Good evening and welcome to today's video, which is about the necessity to not need to prove yourself to anybody. So I think that where most things actually goes wrong is when we think that we need to prove ourselves to the world. There's nothing that is wrong with we want to prove ourselves, to see how far we can go, to want to feel that we are something and we are making something out of our lives. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that if we are driven by convincing other people our worth by doing external things, I think that we are missing out of a lot, simply because people are always people, and the most of the population are judging based on a limited point of view, and they don't know you, and they can never truly see you for who you actually are. So you are then seeking validation in vain, because you will never get the validation that you truly seek, because you are seeking in the wrong place. People cannot give that to one another. You know, they can see maybe that you're doing good things in the world, but I think that if we are trying to prove to anybody but ourselves that we are something, then we are having a false god, and it will never be able to satisfy us. And I also think that we will be very unhappy and bitter, because that it will not give us what we think we deserve. So we have to make peace with the fact that people can never satisfy us, and we are the only ones who are responsible for satisfying ourselves. It has to be enough that we ourselves know what we are doing, and we ourselves have to be the one we are having accountability for, and feeling accountability against. You know, it is, even though that you project your low self-esteem outwardly and you think that it will be solved if other people value you, you will just be disappointed when you realize someday that you have all the attention in the world and people are saying that you are wonderful and all of that, and still you cannot feel it from the inside. Because the only thing that we truly want is to feel loved and approved of from within. And that has absolutely nothing to do with the validation from the outside world. We can appreciate it in the outside if we already feel it from the inside. Then it is just a confirmation for what we already are feeling, but we can never be satisfied with the outside praise if we not already think that we from our inside match up with that. That is just how we are wired, how we are built, and that's nothing that we can change. That is why we say in spirituality that we create our lives, and we have to step up to the same kind of energy that we want to bring into our lives, because our outside world are always just a reflection from what we feel on the inside. So we have to understand the necessity of not putting our value in the outside world and having to prove anything to anybody, because you will just end up bitter, and people are not designed to be everything for you. You already have everything inside, and if we don't accept reality as it is, then we will just be very unhappy. And that is a choice also. You know, we can choose to be stubborn and go against the laws of the universe, so to say, and life. but our own life is a cost. Our own happiness is a cost. Our own joy is a cost. So the question is if we are willing to pay that price, just because we are very stubborn in having it our way. So yeah, that was what I was saying, what I wanted to say today, that it is a fight that we cannot win. It never comes from the outside. It always comes from the inside, and that is the only thing that we have to focus on if we want to live a life that feels valuable and meaningful, and where the true drive comes from. Yeah. Okay, that was what I wanted to say today. I love you and I wish you a beautiful day.